Hey, it's Casey the Game Nerd back at you with another pickups video. I got a random assortment of items I'm going to show you today. Some really cool stuff, but at the very end there's some really good Super Nintendo games that I'll show you. I'm getting really close to finishing the entire US Super Nintendo set, which consists of over 700 US cartridges. I'm only going for the cart set. I'm not crazy going for a complete in box, but I will pick up boxes that are really cool, or if I can get them cheap. So I'll show you that at the end. Let's start with this. This is a Micro Genius Famicom clone system. Now I got this at Goodwill for 15 bucks. It came with 2 wired controllers, but there are optional items like the light phaser, which is the zapper gun clone, and then there's also this. This is a cartridge converter. It allows you to play NES games on this system, because this system only accepts Famicom cartridges. So it's pretty cool looking. And then when I took it home, it did work, but one of the controllers is broken. One of the controllers has like a button that's kind of stuck, and it's like kind of miswired, but everything else works. So for 15 bucks, I think it's a really good deal. Next, I'll show you a stack of Xbox 360 and Xbox games that I picked up at Cash America Pawn Shop. $1 each. Sometimes you can get really good deals there. When they have a large stock in the back, sometimes they'll bring it out and they'll price it really cheap. So I just grabbed as many as I could that I didn't have, or there's actually maybe a couple doubles here. So Beautiful Katamari, that's nice, especially for $1 each. And there was actually a total of 21, so she screwed up somehow and charged me only 20 for 21 games, so slightly under $1. Need for Speed The Run limited edition. Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. This is pretty good. Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Tides of War. X-Men Legends, and surprisingly this was the only one with the 99-cent sticker. Everything else was straight from the back, so they didn't even price it yet. Hitman 2, The Sims 2, The Hobbit, Land of the Dead. I haven't seen this one for the original Xbox. That's pretty cool. Ghost Recon 2. Halo 2 Multiplayer Pack. Multiplayer Map Pack. Max Payne Platinum Hits Edition. Bad Boys with Will Smith. Hunter the Reckoning. NBA Jam Boom Shakalaka. Urban Chaos. Worms 3D. Chicago Enforcer, an Xbox exclusive. Soldier of Fortune Double Helix. Men of Valor. And lastly, Painkiller Hell Wars. So that was a nice surprise for the price. At the same chain, Cash America chain, but a different store location, I picked up 2 games, one for $9.99 and one for $4.99. So this one was $4.99, Pokemon X, and the $10 game was Fire Emblem Awakening. Sometimes they just have good deals. It depends on who is pricing it. The people that aren't familiar with video game prices, they'll just price it at whatever they want. But the people that know the prices of video games, they'll price it accordingly based on eBay, Amazon, things like that. So just keep an eye out. Next I want to show you a pickup from Deseret Industries. This was pretty cool. So I saw this GameCube. They had it marked at $10, but at the bottom you'll see there's a Game Boy player. So for 10 bucks, I mean, it's really clean. I'll definitely grab this any day, and I tested it and it does work. Another item I picked up from the same Deseret Industries, Sims, and this is the Player's Choice Edition for $1. A couple other things. These were priced a little bit higher than normal, $4 each. But got Scarface, The World Is Yours, and Rocky Legends. I've never seen this in the wild, so I decided to pick it up. Some of these other Xbox games I'm going to show you, I paid a little bit higher than normal because I bought some of these on eBay, but I did sell a bunch of my extra stuff, which helped pay for some of these Xbox games more towards the end, once we get to the more expensive ones. And it helped pay for some of the Super Nintendo games that I'll show you at the end also. So we got Neo Wave, King of Fighters, Mega Man Anniversary Collection. So I'm really getting into the original Xbox, but I'm still not sure if I'm going to go for the full set. I'm just getting some good quality games and some of the harder to find ones. What is this? Otogi, Myth of Demons, and Otogi 2 Immortal Warriors. Then we got Crash Team Racing, Toe Jam and Earl 3. So I had this, but I only had disc only. This I actually got from GameStop. GameStop does sell retro stuff online, but it is a gamble. You can buy their items online and get the discs only. Luckily, I got it complete. I also got the 2 Otogi games there too. And then we got Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast. This is kind of a hard to find game, not to be confused with the regular Outrun. This is the more expensive one, so just keep an eye out for that. If you see it and it's mispriced, pick it up. Then we got Crash Super Pack, 2 games in 1. We got Metal Slug 4 and Metal Slug 5. Classics here. Okay, next is Cyanide, and this is a 2D, 3D shoot 'em up game. The intro is amazing. I watched it, but I heard the game is so-so. So these next 3 that I'm showing you, including Cyanide, I got these off of eBay. I got good prices for them, but again, I sold some items, so it did pay for these. Next is Teen Titans. This is a really hard game to find for the original Xbox. I'm not sure why. Is it because it's a late release title? Who knows? But that's a cool game. And then, of course, I've been looking for this forever. Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. This is a pretty epic game, especially for the original Xbox. So those are some fun titles. I'm going to show you some more Xbox games. These 2 I got via trade. From my buddy Adam, got Fatal Frame and Futurama. So I sent him some games, GameCube games in the mail. I sent him Metroid Prime and Mario Party 7, and he sent me 2 Xbox games that I needed for my collection, so appreciate that. Okay, another couple Xbox games. These are the last. We got Silent Hill 4 and we got Obscure. So I traded 2 PlayStation 1 games. One was Street Fighter Collection for PS1. I forgot what the other one was, but I traded my friend Brandon from the Seattle Retro Gamers groups on Facebook. Thank you. Okay, now some DS titles. We got Metroid Prime Hunters. Now I got this from GameStop. I do have the Pro membership, so I did get the 10% off. So I got it for $11.69. This thing is in great condition. I had some credit, in-store credit, so I decided to pick this up. Didn't really find anything else in the store, so that was a good pickup. Next, I'm going to show you, this is a sealed game. Got this from Amazon.com out of all places, and it was $11 and change. So I guess they had a back stock of these. Because I bought some and a couple of my friends bought some, and they still had availability until the next day, so they must have had a ton of these. This is Castlevania Order of Alexia, and I think this is like the 3rd installment. Almost there to the Super Nintendo stuff, but one more thing I want to show you. This is a stack of Wii and GameCube games that I got from OfferUp. I'm actually going to show you 2 OfferUp lots. The first one I got for $35. She originally wanted $50 because it came with a GameCube, but she said the GameCube didn't really work that well, so I was like, I'll pass on that. Will you do $30 for the games? She said $35, and I said okay. So all this for $35. We got Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. That's the promotional disc. Metal Gear Solid, Twin Snakes. This alone is probably worth the price I paid for everything. Mario Galaxy, classic game. Marble Saga. This is actually compatible with the Wii balance board, if you guys didn't know. And then we got Marble Mania, and this one was the first installment in the series for the Wii, so it wasn't compatible with the balance board yet. Mario Galaxy 2 and Animal Crossing. So all that for $35. And then this was another person off of OfferUp. She was selling everything for $5 each, all her games. People already picked up Smash Brothers Melee, or not Melee, Smash Brothers Brawl for Wii and Mario Party 8. So all that was left over that was good were these 3. Still $5. Mario Kart, Wii Party, and the big box version of Wii Sports Resort. So $5 each. Okay, now for the epic Super Nintendo stuff. Now this comes with a backstory. First I'll show you the ones that I just picked up online that don't really have a story. We have Bronchi the Bronchiosaurus. So this is a pretty hard game to find. I found it on Amazon for $70, so I was thinking, man, somebody put a repro on Amazon because it's worth more than $70. And they put very good condition, and the label is in really good shape. So I had to open it to make sure it was real, and it was, and you could see it was from Amazon because it has one of those labels on the back. So $70, that was decent. And then we got Final Fight Guy. Paid $200 for this. Again, I sold a lot of things from my collection that were extras, so I decided to pick up some games I didn't have. Now to the good stuff. So there's a seller selling Hagane, buy it now, for $500. So I was one of the first people to contact him. I asked him if it came with anything else, and he said yes, look at the pictures, it comes with the box. Basically I was trying to ask him if it came with the manual, and after I reiterated that, he said he'll look for it, but he's not sure where it is. Right now he's selling it as is, and I didn't want to lose out on the opportunity, so I just bought it right away. Here's the Hagane. You could see there's like somebody carved in BHV. That stands for Black Hills Video, because here's the box and there's a sticker that says Black Hills Video. That's a good sign actually, because that tells me it's not a reproduction cart, and I opened it up to verify it's not, and the label is like really excellent compared to some of the Blockbuster ones that are like haggard and ripped up. Back's in good shape too, and the box is not too bad. But after I paid for it, about 2 days later, he says he found the manual. And for $500, it's already a good deal for the cart and the box. But the manual, if you look online, some of them have sold for $900 complete in box with the manual, because the manual is just so damn hard to find. And he said he'd ship this for free. And I told him, hey, do you have any other things for sale, so that I could just buy it at once and you could ship it with that. Well, he said he had a Mega Man X3 box and manual and an Earthbound. He already sold the Mega Man X3 cartridge locally, so he showed me a picture of it. It was in decent shape. The manual has seen better days. The back is not bad either, but he also had the Earthbound. and this is legit too. I opened it up and everything. The person that had it didn't have a game bit to open up any of the cartridges, so I basically had to trust him. But you know, I had PayPal backing me up, eBay backing me up on the Hagane just in case, so you can always get your money back. But he sent me all this for $200. So $500 for the boxed Hagane, and then the manual came free, but got these for $200. No game for the Mega Man X3, but for 200 bucks, I mean, Hagane manual alone is probably worth that much. So getting these three for basically free is a win-win for me. So what that means now is, I already had Earthbound. That's just for me to trade to somebody else for something I need. But the Hagane, the Bronchiosaurus game, and the Final Fight guy, those were three I needed. So now 2 games left for the entire set. So I really need help getting those. Hopefully I can trade somebody for the combo cart, the Exertainment part, and also the Aero Fighters. So thanks again for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you have any of those 2 games for trade. Thank you.